guys, welcome back to my channel, Fruitful Lindens, where I teach people how to design, save, and live. Today we have a very exciting video and I felt like it warranted a face-to-face introduction. And the big news that I have is I started my own Etsy shop. I have been working on and perfecting the art of making cash stuffing envelopes, and I'm finally able to share with you guys, and I am so excited for you to see the product that I have created, and hopefully it will add value to your budgeting journey. As you can see from the thumbnail of this video, I have these floral envelopes here, and I'll just go ahead and demonstrate how I made them and how they might be different from other cash stuffing envelopes that you may have seen, and kind of show you the features that I believe make these add value to your budgeting journey. So these ones I've made will be up for sale on my Etsy shop. I do make these to order. Now these are example ones, so I obviously couldn't make these to order or put custom labels on these because then I wouldn't be able to sell them to you. So if you want to be the first person to buy envelopes from the Fruitful Lindens Etsy shop, these will be available for you if you wanted a little piece of this video. These are just what I would call the hole punched envelopes, because you can see, I'm not sure if you can see, but you can see how they were clipped into the binder. But these are just hole punched, and I leave a decent gap for that because I don't want to disturb the lamination. And you know, because it can cause separation at the edges. So what I do differently is I use 5x7 photo lamination, and the envelope, the paper itself is 6.75 inches wide. So that leaves about half an inch or so on, or I'm sorry, yeah, like half an inch or so on the lamination sheet. So you can see on either side it has this about 1/4 inch buffer there. And what I do is I don't cut this off. I don't disturb the lamination, because I have discovered that when you disturb the lamination, the edges tend to separate. So these edges are very reinforced. Now obviously this is a beautiful pattern. It's, you know, very attractive, but when you look inside, some of them actually have a pattern on the inside because this is double-sided paper, and it is scrapbooking paper. I try to use the best quality paper that I can find. These happen to be in a set together in like a big booklet, so they kind of all match. So that's why I went with this kind of floral theme. Another thing I do is, I'm not sure if you can see this, but I round the edges of the lamination so that you don't stab yourself with this. Now I don't round the edges here, so do be careful because they are sharp, but it wouldn't have looked right or worked with the bills if I had rounded the edges, and I would have disturbed the lamination more than I wanted to. So if you can look really closely, you can see there's a little kind of seal all the way around the envelope, and that's just what happens when you laminate things. So I didn't want to disturb that at all, and I didn't even want to get close. I wanted these to be really strong reinforced edges, so I didn't disturb that. And then this is the back side, same thing, and I've even got some money in here to show you how deep the bills are. So these are oversized envelopes, so they do stretch open quite wide, and I noticed that the taller the envelope part is, the more money you can fit in this way. So that's why I've made these oversized, so you can stuff these to the max. And you know, I mean, I'm not giving a ton of force, but I'm pulling pretty hard. They're not coming undone. So I think that these will last you a really long time. That's what I wanted from this whole experience, and I wanted to provide a good value. So you'll find that my envelopes are slightly more affordable than other options. and because I don't think you should have to break the bank to start a budget, and there's no reason that you can't do it and look cute while doing it. So I've said that you can stuff a lot of money in these, and you definitely can. And this is my challenge money that I've stuffed in here. And if I rearrange it, I'll show you how I would stuff this. So put it in there like that. Take your stack of money. First close this. Take your stack of money, one end in, and then the other end in, and it handles it no problem. You see that there's still vertical space here, so you could go much, much wider with this. And this is about 33 bills in there. Now what I like to do when these get really full, these are great like everyday envelopes, but if these get too full, you could go back to something like these that has a zipper if you're concerned about that. However, I did just want to show you really quick that I tested this out, and since this is lamination on the outside, you might think it's really slippery, but on the inside it's just paper, so it kind of has like a grip to it. So if I try to dump this out, the money hasn't even moved an inch. Like, I'm shaking really hard and the money hasn't really moved. So I think that your money will be secure in these. I think these are adorable and, you know, really fun patterns. So this set in particular will be up for sale. You've got this kind of turquoise and pink floral, this really dainty purple kind of magenta floral, this almost like wallpaper, like your grandma's wallpaper looking teal and yellow and purple stripes, and then your typical pink and green floral, and then these really adorable yellow flowers that also kind of remind me of my grandma's wallpaper, but like in a good way. It's cute. Like, I think they make a really nice set, and I hope that these will make a lot of people happy. I have lots of other designs that are going to be available on my Etsy shop. Right now I think I have about 10, including these, and I think I counted, I have at least 30 different styles, and I'm working on getting those uploaded too. So go ahead and check it out. I've put a link in the description box as well as at the top of the screen for you to go check that out. And any business that I get, I would really appreciate. As you know, I'm working on paying off my car, and that is where all of the proceeds would go, is to paying off my car. So you could be a really big help to me, and I hope that I could provide a quality product to you. I do offer flat rate shipping as well, so it's $4 domestic in the US. That is the cheapest that I could find, and that is through USPS because I support the post office, and you know, that's the cheapest that I could find for quality shipping. Now these will be shipped in a padded envelope, like the yellow ones that you see in most stores. So these will be shipped with care, and I can do orders of up to 10 in one envelope. So really $4 for shipping I think is a great deal. Now internationally the shipping is a little different, and that would be $20 flat rate for international shipping. As I mentioned, I have different styles of these. So if you didn't want a hole punched envelope, basically what would happen is I would scoot this closer to the edge, and I would leave about this 1/4 inch that you see on the sides. I would leave that there and not disturb the lamination. And you would just have a loose envelope. I also offer custom labels, and I'll put a little image up here on the screen of the different font choices you will have. So when you're on Etsy, you can click the drop down to choose your style, and you'll see font options 1, 2, and 3. It's the same for all of the envelopes, so choose the font that you want. And in the customization box, you can write in, separated by commas, which categories or names or you want on the labels, and I will print those and include them in these. And most likely I'll be putting the labels on the bottom. Now I know it seems like it doesn't make a lot of sense. You'd think you would want them up here. However, I do have to cut this edge and it would disturb the lamination, and I don't want the little label to get frayed, so I will put it in the bottom corner. If you really want it at the top, I can do that. Just leave me a note in the personalization box and I'll take care of that. But other than that, I offer 4 styles technically. So you have your basic, which is without the hole punches, and you have your hole punched, which is just like these. You have your custom, which is the basic envelope, so without the hole punch with a label. And then you have your custom hole punch, which is like this, but with a label. So those are the options on my Etsy shop. And that is all for today's video. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope that you will find value in these products, and I will see you in my next video.